my voice is doing weird things, but right now this is the best I can do, so bear with me. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm doing an April wrap up plus March TBR. Yeah. So it's the first time I'm doing a TBR, and I'm actually putting a lot of books that I will probably not read in there just for the sake of it. But okay, first of all, the April wrap up. And yeah, the truth is I need to have my computer with me, because if not I don't remember the books I read. I mean, I remember the books I read, but I don't really know the order. First, this month I started Star Bright, the book by Susanna Nix, and the truth is I DNF'd this book. There's no really a reason why I DNF'd it, so if you are looking forward to reading it, by all means do that. But for me, I don't know. I mean, I wasn't really enjoying the first chapters, and so I figured that I will just DNF it and not look back to it again. Then I read the next book of the Calloway Sisters series, which is Hot House Flower. And the first book of the Callaways, like, if you watched my previous video about like the wrap-up video, you know that I didn't really enjoy the first 3 books of the Addicted series, but I really loved the first book of the Calloway Sisters series, so I thought the Calloway Sisters series was it to me, and it really is. I read Hot House Flower, and even though at first I thought that I wouldn't like it that much, because I mean, Rose and Connor's book was Academic Rivals to Lovers, which is one of my favorite book tropes. This one was also really good. Like, I don't know how to say anything about it without spoiling it, but yeah, I entered this book without knowing much about them. So if you're interested in them, go ahead, please. And yeah, in this book the main characters are Reich and Daisy, which are Lily's little sister. And then Reich, I don't know if I can say who Reich is, because it would be a spoiler for people who haven't read the first book, but Reich, and I think I just spoiled something. Okay, anyway. And so it's about their romance. There is age gap, since Daisy is 18 and Reich, I think, is 20-something. But it's not creepy, okay? I mean, it could seem creepy, taking into account the fact that they have age gap and that they met when she was 16. But it's not creepy. Nothing happened till she was 18. And even when she was 18, it wasn't like Reich was jumping to her bones or something when she turned the minute she turned 18. So yeah, it's not creepy, and I really recommend it. I like, at this point in the series, I feel like those characters are real. Like, I really feel like those characters are real, and that at any moment I will hear something about them in the news, or that I will be able to meet them. I don't know why. After that, I recorded the challenge of like, you can watch it in the video, reading in Spanish for a week. And even though I didn't really finish a book, I did finish these 2 volumes of the Mermaid Boy Manga. The first one is the Mermaid Boy Manga first volume, and I watched the anime of these mangas a while ago, and it became one of my favorite animes. It's really old. Like, if you are going to watch it, expect it a not very good animation, and the 2000/1990s anime characters with the big eyes, super skinny and all that. But yeah, so it's really old, and it's about Mickey, whose parents decide to get a divorce, and marry again with another couple, like Mickey's father with the mother of the other couple and Mickey's mother with the father of the other couple, and they have a son called Yu, which is like this one. And so these characters are forced to live in the same house, like the two families together are starting to live in the same house, and also Yu changes his high school for Mickey's because it's closer. So so you have like a love triangle between Mickey, Yu, and another guy, and also you have another female characters and all that, and drama. And this is the continuation of that drama, and it's basically more drama.
And the plot doesn't change. It's really simple. It's a romance, and this was written in the 90s, so yeah, it doesn't really have any complication. It could be quite cliche if you look it that way, but I really enjoyed them. These are my childhood / teenager first years.
Then I read Twisted Love by Anna Huang. And I have to admit, I didn't really like it. Like, it was okay, but for all the hype it has, I expected much more than what I got. Still, I liked kind of the characters and the story, even though it wasn't excellent or like remarkable for me. I enjoyed reading it, so I think I will read the second part sometime this year at least. And yeah, I mean, I don't really have so much to say about this. Maybe like the main character. I don't know the name of the main character. Okay. This book is about the main character, who is a girl and who I don't know the name of right now. And her brother is going to go out, like volunteering to in places where they don't really have much resources, like medical resources. And because her brother is a doctor, and so her brother is going to go to those places, and he leaves his best friend, who is kind of a bit of a sociopath, in charge of his little sister. I mean, Joyce, was that really the wisest option? And that's like the romance developing between them, and it really has a bit of mystery, this book. So yeah, even though it was a bit predictable for me, so do with that information as you will. Lastly, I read Dead Man Walking by Jana Darling. So this is the last book I finished, and in this series I have books that I really love, like Welcome to the Dark Side or Inkling Lies. I really loved those books, I really loved the characters and all that. And then we have books that I enjoyed, but I don't really love. And I was expecting a lot of this book, but it didn't meet my expectations. Maybe because there were a lot of biblical references that I didn't get. So that says a lot, because I studied in a Christian school that I hated, but that's not the point. But yeah, there were a lot of biblical references that I didn't get, and I don't feel as connected to the characters as I did in other books. So yeah, in this book the main character is Bea, who is the little sister of a character we have seen before, who is Luis. And the love interest is the club's enforcer, priest. And yeah, see, he's also kind of a sociopath. Like I don't know what happened to me this month, but I said psychopath, yeah. The point is, I didn't really love the book. It was a good story, I enjoyed it. I wish I would understand the biblical references, but I don't. So I don't really have much else to say. As you know, I was reading The Invisible Life of Adela Rowe. I didn't finish that book. And also, I started reading Indigo Ridge. And I mean, I started reading this because I don't know if this is just my opinion, but this last couple of months, BookTok kind of has a book club, because last month it was Things We Never Got Over. The book that was trending, that everyone was reading in BookTok. And this month, I don't know why, it started appearing to me a lot of Indigo Reads things in BookTok, and I decided to pick it up. So yeah, I really enjoy that sudden recommendations in BookTok. Now we are switching to the part of this video where I will be talking about the books I want to read this month. Firstly, I want to finish the books I said I actually started, that are Indigo Reads, because I'm thoroughly enjoying it right now. I have a couple of theories about the book, but I'm like 20% in, so I guess that more than theories, they are just guesses. And The Invisible Life of Adilaru. I'm 50-something% in this book, and I think I would be able to finish it if I didn't have as much exams or as much projects as I will have this month. So I don't really know if I will finish this, but I think I can do that. The next book is also a book I have already started, but the book is Alone with You in the Theater, and I started it a couple of months ago, and I was enjoying it a lot. Like, I'm 60% in, I have nothing left, and I was enjoying it a lot, even though it's kind of difficult to read, but that made me like feel smarter. And I was super excited for this one because I also wanted to read the Atlas 6, but by the same author. But yeah, I don't really know what happened to me. I just happened to left it there and never came back to it. I guess it's because I left it back on my bookshelf, because that happens like when I leave books back on my bookshelf, I completely forgot about them. So yeah, I will not leave it in my bookshelf till I finish it ever again. Okay, the next book I want to read, I don't own a physical copy of, but it's Thrive by Kristen Becker-Ritchie. It is the 4th book of the Addicted series in the whole order thing that you have to read those in. It's the 6th one, and I'm not really looking forward to it, but mostly because I don't really like the Addicted series. I like the Cowboy sister series, but I enjoyed the last Addicted series book, so I guess I will enjoy this one, but I'm not really sure of that yet. Then, since I have a lot of projects for class, and then comes a book I have to read for class, and that's Dubliners by Joyce. For those who don't know, I study modern languages, which means kind of English literature plus English plus Spanish plus Basque plus any language you can find, mixed together for no apparent reason, but I really love my degree. So yeah, Dubliners by Joyce, because the teacher in an email kind of recommended to read the whole thing. I'm not even gonna lie, I just took it as an excuse to buy another book and feel smart, because these are kind of classics. So yeah, then we get to the books I haven't really read yet, and the thing is, this month I have a lot of books I want to read, but they are summer books, and this is one of the busiest months I have, and what I read affects to what I'm doing. So if I'm reading summer things, I will want to be in summer, and I will not do anything of school. Like, if I'm reading I don't know, The Summer I Turned Pretty, I will not be studying because I will be thinking about summer, and I have to study because I haven't yet finished my school year. So I got a couple of books that I think are kind of academic, or not academic, but mostly like not summer vibes, so that I can do something with them. Yeah, the first one is Vampire Academy. my brothers gifted me this book for my birthday, that has been this month. And yeah, I mean, it's called Academy. It has an academy. Yeah, that's how I'm justifying myself. Then I have Ace of Spades, which is also set in an academy, and the two characters are kind of academic rivals. So I guess that one is for like fueling myself up with, I don't know, for studying or something. But yeah, it's in an academy, also in a private academy, and they are academic rivals. So that's my excuse. Lastly, I don't really know how to like know anything with this one. It's the Soulmate Equation, and the characters aren't really studying. I just felt like, okay, the main character is intelligent. I have to be intelligent. Yeah, this will be my first Christina Lauren book, and I'm really looking forward to reading Love and Other Words by the author. But for now, I will try to read this one this month, and if I don't read it this month, I will read it another month. But yeah, it is falling into my May TBR. I think I have already talked a lot about books for today. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you soon.